Hello. In this video I'm going to show you how to add a menu or multiple menus to your WordPress website. This will include for a WooCommerce based website. So the first thing you have to do is hover over Appearance and click on Menus. Now we'll go down here and we'll see we have a menu created. We will delete that and we'll start from fresh. So we've got here, this is what we have nothing here. So the first thing we want to do is create, when we're making a new menu, is to give it a name. So we'll call this one main because we'll make it our main menu. Then we click create menu. We've just made our new menu. So we have a few options here. So we can set it to the display location. Now depending on your theme, it may have one, it may have two, it may have three, it may have several locations. You can actually set where you want to display it here. So this one menu we're creating will appear in multiple locations or just one. And if we want to automatically add new top level pages to this menu, we can check that. And what that will do is every time we create a page that has children under it, the main page will be added to the menu. I'll leave that unchecked for now. And then I'll click Save. Now it's an idea to save regularly just in case your computer turns off or something happens. So the first thing we want to do, we want to add a page to it. So we can actually, we'll see here we have our items over the left. So we have pages, posts, projects. So not all of these will actually appear on every website. A basic website will have probably pages, posts and categories and nothing else. So to add a page, we can actually most recent, view all, or search. So if we want to add our shop page for a WooCommerce store and a cart and checkout page, we can check them like that and click add to menu, and they now appear there. Now we can also do the same with posts. They'll appear exactly the same. Projects, which is a custom post type in WordPress, our legal pages which we have installed on this website, and custom links. Now a custom link can be used for something like a social network link, such as Facebook, or to an external website. You can also create a link to a section on your own page. For this one, I might actually create a link to the home page. Now most people will build a home page on a page, but just say you have a blog and you're using that blog feed as your home page, so your most recent posts and so forth, so it stays dynamic. How do we do that? Well, first thing we do is we add it, and then we'll just put the URL in. That's one way of doing it, and then we click add menu. Now we've got our menu set here, so now we want to edit it. So we want the home to be on the furthest point to the left or the highest point on the menu. So if we have a vertical menu, it will appear like this. If we have a horizontal menu, it will go home, checkout, cart, shop, and it's as simple as drag and drop, drag and drop, and it repositions it. Now we want to change this. So if you have your home page, which is set like a blog post, instead of having that, all you need to do is replace it with that. That's for your home page. You can also rename your labels, which is your labels are what appears on the menu, and we can actually set it up. So I'll just show you on our demo site here. So right here it says shop, that's our label, cart, checkout. So we can rename it, actually I'll rename the shop page to store. It's as simple as that. Now we want, just say we want to have the cart appear, the checkout appear under the cart. We want to position it like so. We simply slide it over. Now it becomes a sub menu, and we can do it multiple times if we want. So then you got to hover over the home, then the store, then the cart to set a checkout. That can become a little confusing if it's too deep, but it's just about keeping your menu clean, tidy, and easy to navigate. So something like that, you may want to go too deep at the most. Then we click Save. Now we'll go around here and we'll have a look. We'll refresh the page. And we now have Home, Store, Cart. And we hover over Cart to checkout. Now, as I said, you have multiple menu locations here. So what you can actually do, you can actually come here and click this link here which says Create a New Menu. Now, this particular theme has 3 menu locations, but you can make far more than that. So we might want to make this one, say, for categories. And then we'll click Create. Now, this one, if you have a WooCommerce store, you may want to display this these product categories in a widget, so vertically on the left or on the right. So how do we do that? Well, the first thing we have to do, we need to add our product categories. Now, as we see there, we can't add product categories, so what do? Do we do the custom links? No. If you have 50 categories, that's going to take a long time to do. What we do is right at the very top of the screen, you'll see this screen options. It's on quite a few admin screens. What we do, we click that, and then we have all these little checkboxes. So we can click products, we can click product categories and product tags. So we can say what we want to show. We don't need projects, we don't need project tags, we don't want endpoints there, we don't need tags, we don't need categories because we don't have a blog post, and we don't need projects. That's done. We simply click that and close it. We scroll down and now we have our product categories. Now what we can do, we come here, we want to add all of those, so we'll view all. So we'll add all of them. I don't really like to have the uncategorized in there. Then we click add. Now as you see, it just adds it in one big long list. I want to have some style about it, so I'll begin by sliding them over in the same order that they are over here. Once that's done, I'll click save. It's now saved. Now you'll notice here there's another tab called Manage Locations. If you click that, we can actually change the location. So we'll have a list of menus now that we can assign to different locations. So I've now set the main menu to the footer and the categories one which I just created to the primary and secondary menu. I'll click save, I'll refresh the website, and we'll see that we've now got the categories menu across the top. Like so. Now as I said, you may want to have a use it in the sidebar widget. I'm not running a sidebar on the theme at the moment, but I'll still show you how to do it. So first thing you want to do is click on widgets, which is just above the menus option under appearance. Now we scroll down here, and this is our sidebars in our widget area. So we have our sidebars and we have footer widget areas. So what we need to do, we need to find our custom menu widget area. So to find it, we'll scroll down, and that's our navigation menu. Now to add this to the sidebar, we simply drag and we drop. Same as the menu creation, we can move it around. If it's at the top, it'll appear at the top of the sidebar. If it's at the bottom, it'll be at the bottom. We click it to open it. We can give it a title, and we select the menu we want it to appear there. Then we click save, and it's done. I'll see if I can find a page that has a sidebar, and there we go. There's our categories, our menu. Now if you don't want it to stagger out like that, we simply go back into our appearance, menus, we select the menu here that we're going to edit, and then select, and then if we want to change it, we simply drag and drop. Now you got to remember that you can't drag the top one, you have to start from the bottom. Drag and drop, then click save. And now we'll refresh the page. And that's our menu on the side there and across the top. So creating menus is very simple. If you don't see the options on the menu, you simply have to click the screen options and select what options you want to appear, and then it's just a matter of dragging and dropping and saving. Okay, thanks for watching. Keep your eye out for more of our videos, as we'll be uploading them to try and help you launch your website as quickly as possible. Thank you.